Cheer. What it do, man? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do, though? You know, I'm talking about Snax on Sports, back with another one. You feel me? Back with another one. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. You did. You know what I'm saying? But we right in the thick of it right now. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to sports, you know what I'm saying? Everything going on. You know what I'm saying? We got NFL in the thick of it, college football in the thick of it. You know, NBA season starting this week. MLB is in the World Series right now, and it's a legendary classic matchup with it being the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the New York Yankees. I'm a Giants fan, San Francisco Giants fan, so you know I'm always rooting against them Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know I always got two teams anyway. I've always been a Yankee fan anyway. You know what I'm saying? The Yankees always been my second favorite team that I just love to root for, just because I always like the Yankees, the mystique, the pinstripes, and all that. Back in my late teen, early 20s, you know what I'm saying? I had a dope ass Yankees jacket. You know what I'm saying? So go Yankees! Shout out to the Yankees and all that. But yeah, man, we finna get into it. You know, I just got through watching. I was supposed to start. My bad. I was supposed to start this live 2 hours ago, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my shit together. You feel me? But I just got through watching. I was doing some other shit, but I was also too watching the NBA season kicked off. Well, it kicked off last night, but you know what I'm saying? I was watching the Warriors beat up on the Portland Trail Blazers. You know what I'm saying? Right now, so that was dope, and I ain't taking too much from it. You know what I'm saying? I know I know they played the Portland Trail Blazers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Jesus loves us all, man. Jesus loves us all. You feel me? If you like, then subscribe. Right on, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that the Warriors win. I ain't taking too much from it. You feel me right now? First game of the year versus the Portland Trail Blazers, who is a bad team. You know what I'm saying? So, but they got off to a good start, and you know, I just wish Clay was still with him. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. We'll see what the team looking like this year. I ain't expecting nothing too major. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this NFL, man. I want to jump in this NFL because it's been what, a month and a half? It's been probably about 2 months or something, man, since I last did an episode. That's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't did a Snax on Sports since the start of the NFL season. So let's get it in. I just wanted to update y'all on my thoughts and everything that I'm seeing, you know, in the NFL season what's going on so far, and obviously to you know, give my take on my team, the Niners. You did. And then, you know what I'm saying, talk about this NBA with that shit, with the season starting this week. And then, yeah, Bronny and the Lakers and all that. we gonna get into all that. So this is like a makeup episode for the past month or so. I ain't did no episodes. This is one come all topics. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because there's been a lot of shit that didn't happen since I done last, jumped on. WNBA champion has been crowned with the New York Liberty, all that. So, but yeah, man, let's get into this this NFL season, man. So, what we in? Week 7? No, we in week 8. You know what I mean? And the Niners. You feel me? The Niners right now, bro. For one, I ain't in no panic mode. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm not in no panic mode. And this next game coming up next against the Cowboys is not a must win. That's right. I said it. It is not a must win. You know what I'm saying? It's a You know what I'm saying? We like to have it. We like to win it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's not a must win. But it's it would be helpful if we do win. I say that because the Niners is 3-4 right now, right? Just came off the loss against the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? A game that was right there for them. They could have and should have won, but we know couldas and shouldas and ifs and buts and ands is just what they is. You feel me? But they 3-4, just lost to the Chiefs. 2 of the 4 losses really should be wins. You know what I'm saying? I can accept the KC loss. I can accept the Minnesota Vikings loss. That Los Angeles Rams game, they blew that. They choked that. That should have been a win. That Arizona Cardinals game, they choked that. It should have been a win. They blew that. So in my head, in my thinking, you know what I'm saying? The San Francisco 49ers should be 5-2. You know what I mean? They should have 5 wins, 2 losses, man. But they ain't handle business, so they 3-4. But for me, the game against Dallas, I would love for them to win it. It would make us 4-4, and it would send us into our bye week with a win, smack dab right in the middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? At the midway point. You know what I mean? We'll have 8 games played with 9 games left to play. You know what I'm saying? 4 wins, 4 losses. And it just give us some feel good vibes, you know what I'm saying, headed into our bye week. You know what I'm saying? And then but that's the reason why we'd be dope to win. But to me, it's not a must win because if we lose to the Cowboys, we 3-5. We started out 3-5 before and made long runs. You know what I'm saying? Made deep runs into the playoffs. Obviously, it's not anything that's recommended. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be having to, squeak our way into the playoffs every year. You know what I'm saying? But this would not be uncharted territory. You know what I'm saying? This would be them knowing, okay, we've been here before. You know what I'm saying? And we can crawl our way out of it. So that's the reason why I say it's not a must win. It's the reason why it's not. I'm saying that, yeah, it's a must win, but it's not a must win in the literal sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not it's not a must win in a literal sense. Like if we lose, the season is done, or if we lose, we got no shot at squeezing into the playoffs or whatever. We would still have a chance. You know what I'm saying? We would have to play damn near perfect football our last 9 games, but we will still be able to do it. It'll put us at 3-5. If we lose on Sunday against the Cowboys, it'll put us at 3-5 with 9 games to go. And if we were to go 7-2, the last 9 games, that will put us at 10-7. You know what I'm saying? And most likely we'd be able to 10-7 would probably win our division. You know what I'm saying? If not, it would probably be good enough for a wild card spot, you know what I mean, in the playoffs. And with the Niners, all we got to do is get in. We get in, we can make a run. We just get in and see what happens. So, but my thing is, you got Phoenix and the Clippers on right now. It's overtime. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers was just up by 3. Now they down by 4. Bunch of bum ass niggas. But with the Niners, the thing is like this. We got a lot of injuries. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got injuries, so that ain't no excuse or nothing like that. But the injury bug is absolutely shredded us. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, long as we got Brock Purdy, long as Kyle Shanahan is calling the plays, you know what I mean? And we got a weapon or 2 out there, then we good enough. You know what I'm saying? We should be good enough. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie and say that, I'm not upset at nobody getting their money. Get your fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, if I really want to look at it, the 3 motherfuckers that made the biggest noise for us in the offseason and pertaining to trying to get paid ain't doing shit for us. Okay? Christian McCaffrey, I think he was done with all his guaranteed money, so he wanted more money and all that. They gave him more money. So he ain't even played this year. Now I understand he hurt. But it's like, come on, man. You wanted more money and you ain't even available to play. The fuck? You feel me? And then you got Trent Williams, big fat ass. Now, he ain't played up to par. You know what I'm saying? Like he okay, but you did all that shit, man, and wanted more money because I think he was in the same situation. He still had money left on his contract, but he had no more guaranteed money. So he wanted guaranteed money and all that. But I'm like, dude, did you see your tape from the Super Bowl? Nigga, you didn't look like the big truck, Trent Williams. You know what I'm saying? That be paying motherfuckers all over the damn place. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was ragdoll your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? In the Super Bowl. So you want all this money, you want more money, but I mean, where was you at in the Super Bowl? That's all I'm saying, big dog. You know what I'm saying? And then this year, he ain't, he just, it's like, bro, what are we doing? And then Brandon Ayuk. Your ass did all that shit, got paid $30 million a motherfucking year, and all your ass was doing was dropping passes and shit. I ain't never seen your ass drop this many motherfucking passes. But as soon as your ass get the bag, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden you got bricks for hands and butterfingers. You know what I'm saying? You catch the damn ball. Same game that prayers up to IU. You know what I'm saying? Get well soon and all that. You know what I'm saying? He out for the season. Torn ACL, MCL, and all that. You know what I'm saying? But in that game that he got hurt, he dropped a pass in the first half that could have changed the trajectory of the game. 3rd and whatever it was, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, or 3rd and 7, or whatever, nigga caught the motherfucking ball, would have still been, the ball hit him right in the hands, and nigga dropped it, he still would have been fucking running. You know what I'm saying? But nigga dropped the motherfucking ball, and he been dropping the ball all year. So I'm damn near, I'm not even, like I said, get well soon, but I'm not even mad, you know what I'm saying, that he out for the year, nigga. You, nigga, get your mind right, come back next year, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you let that money go to your motherfucking head, boy. Straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that got me perturbed this year, is that the 3 motherfuckers that made all this motherfucking noise about money this offseason and getting paid and all that shit, they're not paying us off with great play. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck they not motherfucking doing. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So, but with the Niners, it's still enough time. You know what I mean? The season is not over or anything like that. Like these motherfuckers, man. The local media, you know what I'm saying, and the fans, you know what I'm saying, that like Brock Purdy had a bad game against the Kansas City Chiefs this past weekend. He had a bad game. But guess what? He's allowed to have a bad game. He didn't have 30 great games. These motherfuckers calling in on a radio station and Brock Purdy every time this nigga don't have a bad game, we're gonna talk about how he ain't worth this and he ain't worth that money and he ain't worth 50 million, 60 million. Or man, he worth all that. Brock Purdy is the quarterback, bro. He is our quarterback. So y'all need to stop this, man. Like he ain't allowed to have a bad game. Greatest quarterbacks in the league of all time didn't have bad games before. Tom Brady didn't have a bad game before. Joe Montana didn't have a bad game before. In the same motherfucking game, Patrick Mahomes threw 2 interceptions his damn self. So you allowed to have a bad game. This ain't a referendum on, is Brock the guy now and all this other shit. He's the guy, dog. He's the motherfucking guy. Okay? You allowed to have a bad game. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you motherfuckers, y'all niggas, boy, be so wishy-washy in today's, sports world. This shit is fucking ridiculous. Sean World, first time here. What it do? Wah wah. So, so that's what's going on with the Niners. We got Debo. Debo always, he just seemed like he always nicked up. You know what I mean? He always banged up. You know what I mean? Brock is not overrated. But yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. Lando, my guy Lando Jennings. You know what I'm talking about? Talk about it then. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let it be known. You know what I mean? Speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? Brock is definitely not overrated, but you're entitled to your opinion. You feel me? It's all to the good. You know what I'm saying? Brock ain't done nothing but proven and shown that he's more than worth everything that he getting ready to get paid. We got y'all in a couple weeks. Who your team? Lando? Who your team, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Who your team, man? Come on now. Let a nigga know something, man. Oh, the Packers? Okay. The Packers. Shout out to the hometown hero. You know what I'm saying? Devontae Adams. He don't play for y'all no more, but me and him from the same city, East Palo Alto, out here in the Bay Area, California. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we've been owning y'all. We definitely been owning y'all. But I like Jordan Love. I'm not even gonna hold you. I like Jordan Love. I think they made the right move getting off of Aaron Rodgers at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And great coach. Y'all got a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Great young quarterback. You feel me? And so I like what the Packers got going on. That's gonna be a good one. Cause shit, man, y'all had us down for the count in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with that. You know what I'm saying? The Packers y'all are definitely a team that's gonna be in our way from getting to where we need to get to. But nah. And like I said, I don't knock you for feeling like Brock is overrated. You know what I'm saying? I disagree. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fair-minded, you know what I'm saying, judger of teams and judger of players. And I'm not a owner in the sense of I'm just going to, like, you know what I mean? Like for example, the Warriors is my team, but I don't see the Warriors winning no championship this year, and I'm not even mad about it. They didn't win 4 championships, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not one of these fans that's gonna be like, oh yeah, the Warriors, we finna win it again this year, this and that. I hope we do, but I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Brock is good when he has all his weapons. So look, I know that's the argument and all that when it comes to Brock. You know what I'm saying? That's the talking point. You know what I'm saying? That's just narrative, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, for example, we can take one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Some in my region will consider him the greatest in NFL history. I got him second best now because I feel like Tom Brady done passed him. But Joe Montana had fucking Jerry Rice to throw the ball to his whole fucking career. You know what I'm saying? But he had John Taylor. He had Brent Jones. You know what I'm saying? He had Roger Craig in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? They had an all-time great defense. He had an all-time great coach. You know what I'm saying? Bill Walsh, I consider to be the greatest coach of all time. You know what I'm saying? But we don't say, oh, Joe Montana, you look at all the weapons he had and look at all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that argument holds no weight. It's like, why do we want to see quarterbacks like why do we want to penalize Brock Purdy because his team and his front office and coaching staff has done what they supposed to do in putting a good team together? Like, that's what they're supposed to do. They've done so then we're gonna penalize Brock Purdy for that. And then another point, this point right here, when it comes to that situation, to me is even more of it more makes my point, right? So in Brock's rookie year, when he came in and took over for Jimmy Garoppolo after Jimmy got hurt, right? We went all the way to the NFC Championship game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Remember, he got hurt in that first drive and was done for the year, right? You know, it was done for the rest of the game. When Brock Purdy went down and was no longer available, the team couldn't function. But guess who was there? Christian McCaffrey was there. Trent Williams was there. Deebo Samuel was there. Brandon Ayuk was there. George Kittle was there. Bosa was there. Fred Warner was there. Greenlaw was there. All of these great players were there, but the team wasn't able to do anything. Why? Because Brock Purdy wasn't there. So, like, they like to say, oh, Brock Purdy. I didn't hear people say, oh, Brock Purdy is the 6th or 7th best player on his own team and this and that. Cap. That's bullshit. Because just by the mere fact alone that he's the quarterback, he can't be that low on the totem pole as far as the best player. Like, because this is the thing. You take Brock Purdy away, we see what happened in the NFC Championship game in 2022 against the Philadelphia Eagles, right? No quarterback, no Brock Purdy, no go to the Super Bowl. But if you take one or two of those players away, but Brock Purdy is still there, you still got a chance. Like if you say, okay, Ayuk got hurt, you know what I'm saying, in that game, and fucking Kittle got hurt. But you still got Christian McCaffrey, and you still got Deebo Samuel, and you still got our fullback Juszczyk, you know what I'm saying? And you still got Jennings. You still got enough weapons, you know what I'm saying, to be able to, and, you know, Trent Williams is still on your offensive line. Like, you still got enough there to be able to win the game. You know what I'm saying? But without Brock Purdy and all of those players was there, they couldn't get it done. So that right there tells you, you know what I'm saying, that just by the nature of the position, the quarterback is the most important on the team. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's the reason why I feel like Brock Purdy is not overrated. Not only that, all you got to do is look at his play. Like people felt like they failed to like realize, like last year, Brock Purdy was an MVP candidate in his sophomore year, and in his first full season as a starting quarterback, he was an MVP candidate, like a literal MVP candidate. He didn't win the MVP, but all the way up until that Baltimore Ravens game on Christmas, he was the MVP leader. And then he had that bad game, and so he dropped down, you know what I'm saying? But he was still one of the three finalists to actually win an MVP. It was him, Lamar Jackson, and Dak Prescott, who was the three finalists to win the MVP. He was an MVP candidate. So regardless of if he won it or won the actual award or not, you being an MVP candidate says that you're having an MVP type season. You're having an MVP caliber season. And he did that in his second year. You know what I'm saying? And we went to the Super Bowl. His first year, we went to the NFC Championship game. Who knows what would have happened if he wouldn't have got hurt? You know what I'm saying? So all he has done up until this point is shown that, yes, he got weapons. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the team around him is great. You know what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be great. That means Kyle Shanahan did his job. That means John Lynch did his job. That means the ownership group did their job by letting, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan put this team together, you know what I'm saying, and build a great roster. That's what it's supposed to be. It shouldn't be, I want to see him. Let's see if he can do it with bums. Why? Why you want to see him do it with bums? For what? Any quarterback is going to be a little bit less if the talent around him is not as good. So, you know what I'm saying? We seen that with Tom Brady his very last year in New England versus when he went to Tampa Bay his first year. They won the fucking Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because he went from whoever them bum-ass niggas that he had that last year in New England to fucking Chris Godwin and Mike Evans and, you know what I'm saying, and LeGarrette Blount. And I mean, not LeGarrette Blount, but he had him in New England. But what's the motherfucker from LSU? The running back from LSU. But anyway, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, that's just my opinion on Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy is not overrated. Y'all more than entitled to have your opinion about him. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? But he'd improved his stats and everything. His stats, his team record, and everything says different. So, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a motherfucking string, man. But so that's what's going on with my Niners. We'll be all right. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is just one of them years where, We done had years where we done made long runs and we done been number 1 seed, and then we done had years where we done made long runs where we done started out 3 and 5. So with the Niners, you can't never count us out. You know what I'm saying? For one, because our division is still winnable, and it's going to be winnable all the way up until the end of the regular season. So as long as we don't go on no huge losing streak or some shit like that, which we won't, you know what I'm saying? I think we'll beat the Cowboys, but that's not going to be an easy game up for us to win. They're coming off a bye. Not only are they coming off a bye, they just coming off getting their motherfucking ass kicked by the Detroit Lions. So they trying to get a win too. It's not gonna be no cakewalk to beat the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not gonna be surprised if we lose. That's what I'm saying. To me, it's not a must win. This is not a must win. You know what I'm saying? It's a we'd like to have it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely like to have it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely want to get this win, man. You know what I'm talking about? But I just know that, you know what I'm saying? I just know it ain't gonna be easy. And that's all I'm saying. My guy said I like you more than Nightcap. Well, come on in, man. Come on in, give a nigga a follow and a motherfucking subscription and subscribe and a like and all that, man, and share and all that, man. My guy Jardo 1, 2, 3, 4 off the top. You know what I'm saying? So, but so that's what's going on with the Niners, and we'll be all right. We'll be cool. What else is going on? So I'm not panicking. You know what I'm saying? At least not yet. It ain't panic time yet. You know what I'm saying? What else we got going on in the NFL, man? Chiefs 6-0. You know what I'm saying? Just handed it to us. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs 6-0. I keep hearing all these idiots on ESPN and on, in sports media talk about how the Chiefs aren't playing. They're not playing up to this level, and Patrick Mahomes ain't like, dude. You guys don't get it, bro. Like Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are the new dynasty, bro. Okay. They're not measured by what happens in the regular season, okay? They're measured by what goes on in the playoffs. They're trying to win Super Bowls, okay? That's what the fuck they doing right now. And on top of that, they're 6-0. They're undefeated. They haven't lost. And they've won the last 2 Super Bowls. And they have the best quarterback in the league, who's already a top 5 quarterback of all time and shit. So I don't understand the talk about, the Chiefs are, they're not playing up to this level or playing up to that level, and Patrick Mahomes ain't playing well. They 6-0. Look like he playing great to me. The motherfucker ain't lost a damn game. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to give this shit to other motherfuckers that had lost a game and 2 and 3 games and all this other shit. I just don't get it. Like, you guys just don't get it. Like, Patrick Mahomes. Oh yeah, they talking about the fucking Ravens. I love Lamar Jackson. He's my favorite player in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? Him and Deebo Samuel, but he's one of my favorite players. So, like, I love Lamar Jackson. But, like, they had a question on ESPN First Take on one of the episodes this past week where they was asking about, between the Ravens and the Chiefs and this and that. And, dude, it's the fucking Chiefs. Like, I love Lamar Jackson. But he do all that shit in the regular season and then get to the playoffs and don't do a damn thing. So you think I'm finna because a nigga do some highlight reels and shit in the regular season, you think I'm gonna pick him over Patrick Mahomes? I'm not. I'm not gonna fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Shannon Sharp said, until I see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs and send them home, I'm not picking against the fucking Chiefs. The fuck? The only team that I will pick against the Chiefs is the San Francisco 49ers if they happen to meet against up again in the Super Bowl against one another. And that's only because the Niners is my team and I want my team to win. You feel me? Now, I do believe it's going to be tough for the Chiefs to three-peat this year. I actually don't think that they'll do it. I don't have them winning the Super Bowl. I got them losing somewhere in the playoffs. See what I'm saying? But I ain't going to be surprised if they motherfucking do. You know what I'm saying? But they're definitely beatable. It's just that you got to bring your A game. It don't matter if they not bringing their A game. You got to bring your A game, though. You know what I'm saying? Who I got winning it all? Motherfucker San Francisco motherfucking 49ers, bitch. But nah, realistically right now, I don't know. I don't really know who I got winning. I'll say this. I just don't think the Chiefs are going to three-peat. You know what I'm saying? The history of the game. Now, eventually somebody will, but the history of the game tells us that it's extremely hard to three-peat. Okay? Tom Brady tried to do it. Couldn't do it. Joe Montana tried to do it. Couldn't do it. So let's see if Patrick Mahomes can do it. Okay? But I don't believe that is going to happen. I wouldn't put money that it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe it's going to happen. I feel like they're not going to win it, but I think that it's a few teams that can win it. The Chiefs being one of them. I like what you said right now about the Lions. The Lions look manly right now. They look dangerous than the son of a bitch. You understand me? And I'm so happy for Jared Goff, man, because the Rams thought they was trading him to NFL Siberia. You know what I'm saying? When they sent him over there, man. And I love to see shit like that. I love to see a motherfucker bring theyself up from the, you know what I mean, from the doldrums. Like, yeah, y'all tried to kick dirt on me, thought it was over for me. And I'm back, biatch. You know what I'm talking about? So I love that Jared Goff is having success. I love that coach, Dan Campbell. Fucking, I remember everybody laughed at him at that first press conference. You know what I mean? Mother talking about biting kneecaps and all that shit. But hey, he wasn't lying. So yeah, I love everything about the Lions. You know what I'm saying? And they're another team that's gonna be in our way. But I say Chiefs, Lions, Kansas City Chiefs, Detroit Lions, Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, they did. They did Goff dirty. Chicago, they surprising me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know what I mean, they got their franchise quarterback, but you know they 4-2 right now. But you know I see them kind of like, you know, I don't really see. You know, Chicago is a good story right now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, oh my gosh, but. So the two stories of the season so far for me are, number one, the Washington Commanders. I want to say Redskins so bad, but the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. Those are the two stories for me. You know what I'm saying? And this boy Jaden Daniels, I hate that he got hurt last week. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if he gonna hey, they gonna always be the Skins. You feel me? They gonna always be the Skins. To me, I don't give a fuck. We getting too woke out here, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but like I said, respect to, everybody that, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you feel me? They gonna always be the Redskins to me. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So, but Jaden Daniels, but no. Golf for MVP, I agree with that. You know what I mean? For MVP consideration right now, I have Jared Goff. I have Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Sam Darnold was there for a minute there, but I still kind of put him there a little bit. Derrick Henry, the running back for the Baltimore Ravens. I would say Patrick Mahomes, but he doesn't have the numbers. Patrick Mahomes actually has more interceptions right now than he does touchdowns. That's crazy. That's crazy. Patrick Mahomes has 6 touchdowns. He's thrown 6 touchdowns and thrown 8 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even throw an interception. He didn't even throw a touchdown against the fucking 49ers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. One thing I wanted to say about the Niners, though, real quick, that I thought about right now, because I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes. Like, he didn't throw a touchdown. He didn't throw a touchdown pass against the Niners, but we all seen that touchdown run where he ran over Mustafa at the goal line. Now, my thing about that, what that solidifies to me is, this is another thing I see that's wrong with the Niners. The Niners ain't physical enough right now. They just not. Okay? The Niners have always been known for having a ferocious defense. Even when our teams haven't been the best in years past, we always had some dope-ass linebackers and and a defensive line that get after the quarterback. Our secondary always been suspect. Secondary is better now, but it's always been suspect. But we've always been just knock your head off like, hey, you bring your hard hat and your lunch pail, boy. You know what I'm saying? Cause we gonna motherfucker hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I just don't see that. And the reason why I say that, and I brought up that Patrick Mahomes touchdown run at the goal line, is because Mustafa, right? So if you go back and look at that play, yeah, Patrick Mahomes ran him over or whatever, but he didn't like put his head down and put his shoulder down and just run him over like that. What happened was Mustafa was getting ready to hit him, and he kind of slowed up a little bit because what he was thinking in his head is, I don't want to get a penalty. But at that point in the game, it doesn't matter. Get the penalty, because what you gonna do? Get a 15-yard? They're gonna have to enforce it on the kickoff. Fuck the kickoff. You need to hit Patrick Mahomes and send a message. Okay? That's what the Niners are lacking right now. They not hitting nobody. They not Fred Warner. I love him. Okay? But let's not get him confused for Patrick Willis. You know what I'm saying? Or Navarro Bowman. Or some shit like that. Okay? Like, he's a great linebacker, but he's more of a kind of like a softer kind of like, you know what I mean? Like them niggas is going to take your head off. And Dre Greenlaw is like that too, but he hurt. But taking that, man, Fred Warner, they say he's, if not the best, he's one of the best linebackers in the league. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I need the linebackers of yesteryear was hitting somebody. Okay, and they was laying some motherfuckers out. Okay, so if Mustafa don't slow up and he lay the lumber, you know what I'm saying, on Patrick Mahomes, yeah, Patrick Mahomes probably still scores, but there's a message being sent that You can try to run that ball if you want to, but it's gonna be a price to pay if you do. That'll make him think the next time. Because right now, motherfuckers is just like, oh, hey, we can just run right through them. We not physical right now. We not hitting nobody. You know what I'm saying? We got to take somebody motherfucking head off. You know what I'm saying? What motherfucking what Whitner did to old boy from the New Orleans Saints in that playoff game years ago. You know what I'm saying? Take somebody motherfucking head off, man. You got to send a message. You got to hit somebody, man. Sometimes you got to take a fucking penalty to let them know, nigga, we out here to play, and we not doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that right now. We playing a little soft. Their D was supposed to be so good. Yeah, man. And I'm sorry to say, I talked a lot of shit about Steve Wilkes towards the end of last year. Yes, I did. I don't take nothing I said back, okay? But what I will say is that he is better than the motherfucker we got right now. I'm sorry. This motherfucker, Nick, whatever the fuck his name is, this motherfucker's a piece of shit. Okay? He don't know. This defense looks soft. They not hitting nobody. They can't stop nobody. They can't get off the field on third down. They can't stop the run. This shit just all fucking bad. Steve Wilkes wasn't this fucking bad, okay? Steve Wilkes wasn't even bad. It's just that he wasn't as good as the two previous, which was Robert Saleh and fucking DeMarco. That's the head coach of the motherfucking Houston Texans right now. What we need to do is bring Saleh back. You know what I'm saying? That's the fuck we need to do. They talking about, you can't do it in the middle of the season and this and that. That's man, I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck this nigga, whoever we got. That's the motherfucking defensive coordinator right now. This is big boy shit. We don't give a fuck about hurting nobody's feelings. Hey, Saleh got fired. He out there. He was great for us before in the past. Let's bring his ass back. Get this bitch ass nigga out of here, man. We trying to win a fucking Super Bowl, man. So that's just my thinking. You understand me? That's where I'm at with it. You dig? But yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to say, man, because we not playing physical right now, man. And we need to get back to playing fucking physical. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. The Washington Redskins are a surprise. And Jaden Daniels, this motherfucker's in a motherfucking MVP conversation. Hopefully his injury won't keep him out too long. You know what I'm saying? So that he can continue on doing what he's doing. But right now, he's definitely a motherfucking rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, he's balling out. And the Commanders is balling out. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then the Vikings, they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold. He was our backup last year. So I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? That he doing their thing. I'm looking at motherfucking Sportz Center right now with Scott Van Pelt. Jared Goff is on right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing an interview. So listen, man. So Brock Purdy is definitely the guy. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy is definitely the guy. What we got to do with Brock Purdy is we got to stop looking at what the media says in the narrative, because the numbers and the facts and everything shows that he's the guy. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was an MVP candidate last year. He was an MVP candidate, meaning he had an MVP caliber season. This year, he's played great. He had a bad game. It's okay. He had a bad game. Okay? He had a bad game, man. You know what I'm talking about? So it's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? But Brock Purdy is the guy. Like we found our quarterback. You don't want to get into keep switching quarterbacks and this and that. And like, you know what I mean? Like once you find a solid one, and he is a solid one, run with it. Run with it. He's still young. It's only his third season. He ain't gonna do nothing but get better. And we've been to no less than the NFC Championship both years that he's been quarterbacking the team. So like, why would I think he's not the guy? He's the guy. Okay, he's the guy. And he's gonna get that check. He's gonna get that check. He's gonna get that bag, but no. You know what I'm saying? So but that's just like I said, hey, everybody entitled to their opinion. Everybody entitled to their opinion. I'm not mad at nobody that think he ain't the guy, this and that. To me, I've seen enough. I don't need to see no more. It ain't no, man, well, I wonder if Brock Purdy is. No, I don't wonder nothing. I've seen enough. It's the same thing I said about Trey Lance. They were saying, oh, this and that, Trey Lance. I said from Jump Street, listen, Trey Lance is a mistake. Okay? Brock Purdy didn't need all that motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? Purdy needs to win more games. How many more games do we need to win? Only other more games he needs to win is the fucking Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Lance is a major busto, and I was saying that. They made a mistake with that. But I understand. Trey Lance was a high draft pick, so you want to give him chance, this and that. Listen, Brock Purdy didn't need all them chances. Brock Purdy came right in, just like that, picked up, took off, didn't skip a beat. Picked up right where Jimmy Garoppolo left off when he got hurt. Right where he left off. We didn't skip a beat. With Trey Lance, we needed all this time to help him grow and learn the game and give him time because he's a young player. Brock Purdy didn't need all that. He didn't need all that. He came right in and did his damn thing. So that tells me right there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Brock Purdy is the guy, man. But we got so what we got? I spoke on Minnesota doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? That NFC, what is that? The NFC Central? Let me look. Let me see. NFL standings. That NFC Central, you did, or what is it? AFC. No, NFC North. That NFC North. What I said, NFC Central. What the fuck I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That NFC North, okay, with the Lions, the Vikings, the Packers, and the Bears, everybody is at least two games above 500. Okay? The Lions is 5-1. The Vikings are 5-1. They just played each other. The Lions won. That was a great game. The Packers are 5-2. They won one or two of those games without fucking Jordan Love and shit. And the Bears are 4-2. So that's a great fucking division right there. Okay? Damn near every team from that division gonna make the playoffs. Okay? But I'll probably say the Bears will be the odd man out. You know what I mean? They gonna have a slip up here. The Bears ain't gonna make the playoffs. They're not good enough yet. You know what I'm saying? But they on the come up though. Okay? And then let me see. NFC West. Right now, we 3-4. The Cardinals are 3-4, and the Seahawks are 4-3. But we hold a tiebreaker against the Seahawks, and the Rams are 2-4. We are below 500. Purdy needs to win more games. Denali Gordon, who your team? The Chicago Vikings line. Yeah. And then the NFC East, the NFC East, the Commanders are 5-2. Eagles are 4-2. Cowboys are 3-3. The Giants are 2-5. That damn, what's this motherfucking name? This the quarterback. That damn Daniel Jones. I tried to give him a pass for a little while, but I'm like, damn, is he really that bad? But hey, at least he got the bag. I'm all for everybody getting their bag. I don't give a fuck. Get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? If they paid you, hey, that's they fucking fault for paying you. And you was fucking trash and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the NFC South. Falcons 4-3, Bucks 4-3. Buccaneers are as up. Baker Mayfield. I'm happy for Baker Mayfield as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate when they write motherfuckers off. Shannon Sharp and his big mouth ass was talking all that shit about Baker Mayfield. And look what he's doing now. Like, sometimes it just takes a change of scenery, just a change of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the fact that the Bucks are having some success. Baker Mayfield is continuing, has found a home and continuing to have some success. Now, it sucks that they just lost Chris Godwin for the year. You know what I'm saying? Because he was playing like the fucking best receiver in the league and shit. But yeah, and then the Saints totally fell off. Their first 2 weeks, everybody was, oh, the Saints, Alvin Kamara, blah, 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 he's the MVP. Motherfuckers lost 5 in a row. You know what I'm saying? The Saints, motherfuckers ain't shit. The Panthers, cut it. I don't even want to hear about it. Yeah, it's trash, bitch. You ain't even worth talking about. And then the AFC East, Bills, 5-2. The Miami Dolphins 2-4. Tua getting ready to come back. So when Tua comes back, the Dolphins will kind of get back to their regularly scheduled program somewhat, but they not gonna do nothing anyway. But Tua got concussion problems. He got concussion problems. You know what I'm saying? Trump off top. Trump, shout out to Trump. Yeah, shout out to 50 Trump, man, surviving them shootouts, man. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take my nigga out. I didn't know they lost Godwin. I repeat, I didn't know they lost Godwin. Do you think he should? Do I think he should what? Do I think who should what? Oh, Tua? With Tua. So, listen, man. They just gave this man $200 million. Okay? Tua's coming back. It's just like, my thing is, it's like, damn. Should he come back for like health reasons? Probably not. But I'm not going to be the one to tell him, hey, you should retire and this and that. This man just signed a $200 million contract. Okay? So he's gonna at least play the rest of this season. And then maybe in the offseason he may think about it or whatever. But bro, he just signed a $200 million contract. He gonna play some fucking football. Like, it just is what it is. I'm sorry. I got to make this. I got to get this money. You know what I'm saying? Even if I just play out the rest of this contract and fucking retire after that. But I got to get this money. I just signed for $200 million. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. He gonna come back. And he just signed for hella money, man. He trying to take care of his family. It is what it is, man. Them head injuries, hey, they know what they sign up for when they sign up to do it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm not going to be the one to tell him, hey, you should retire and this and that. No, it's up to him. What do you want to do? If he want to keep playing, he feel like he should keep playing just for the love of the game or because he got to get his money or for both, keep playing. You know what I'm saying? That's on him. I wish him the best. I hope he don't have no more of them episodes And brother, you just gotta understand, you can't go head first no more. Just slide, big dog. Just slide. You know what I'm saying? He had a mishaps and a lapse in judgment with that last, with that play that he got hurt on, man, because he was trying to win the game. I understand that. The competitor and the winner in him came out, and he wasn't thinking about all that shit. He was trying to get a first down to put his team in position to score and go win the game. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to slide, dog. You got to slide. He was doing good for a while. There for like a year. He was doing good where he learned how to slide. And he was sliding, but he fucked up on that one. And he got to slide. He can't. You can't go head first. You know what I'm saying? Your shit is like Jello up there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You understand me? But he's definitely a warrior. He's definitely a warrior. He didn't have some fucked up injuries. He had a dislocated hip at Alabama and all that shit. Yeah, he built for it tough. Straight the fuck up. You understand me? But the Jets, listen, man. Aaron Rodgers is the LeBron James of the NFL. It's just ridiculous. Never take no accountability, blaming everybody, ain't never got enough help, always getting coaches fired and all this other shit. It's just sad, man. It's sad. The Jets were never going to do no shit. And then they traded for my boy, Devontae Adams, and that's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything at all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't beat Tom Brady, bro. Everybody can't beat Tom Brady. Motherfuckers want to ride off into the sunset and play till they 41, 42, 43, 44 years old. Everybody ain't going to be able to do that. Tom Brady was a special specimen that was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers ain't built of that kind of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You damn near need to go on and retire, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just don't like the taking no accountability and blaming everybody else when you playing fucked up, getting coaches fired and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything is the way you want it, big dog. You know what I'm saying? So you can't make no excuses. The fucking Jets franchise that's done everything that you wanted and given you everything you wanted, my nigga. So it's no excuses no more. You can't blame Robert Saleh no more. He ain't there. Okay? So, he looks old because he is old. He's 40 years old now. So he's not the same agile Aaron Rodgers that he was in his prime in Green Bay. But yeah, he's not the same quarterback anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's just not. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. They need to just go on and accept that. And I seen a graphic today that said Zach Williams or Zach, whatever the motherfucking name was, the quarterback that they had last year, the young quarterback, through 7 games with Zach, they was 4-3. Through 7 games with Aaron Rodgers, they 2-5. So I'm just saying, that's just something for you motherfuckers to chew on. And then the Patriots, they ain't even worth talking about. Your ass. We already knew they was gonna be ass. They coming off a motherfucking dynasty. We all know how it goes with these dynasties. Once the dynasty is over, you're gonna be bad for about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? The Patriots, they ain't gonna do shit for another 3, 4, 5 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then AFC West, we got the Chiefs 6-0. We already know what they is. Broncos 4-3. They're not an interesting team at all. They got that boy Bo Nix. But yeah, they ain't gonna do shit. The Chargers, I like the Chargers for one because I like Justin Herbert, but for two, Jim Harbaugh is probably one of my favorite coaches of all time. He was our coach for the 49ers. And I feel like he was unjustly let go, and I almost never got over that. You know what I'm saying? But ever since then, I've always been a Jim Harbaugh fan. And then he went to go coach one of my favorite colleges of all time, Michigan. You know what I mean? I'm a Michigan fan and I'm a Stanford fan. So he went to go coach Michigan, and he was a coach at Stanford before he was a coach with the Niners. So he's coached all three of my teams. Stanford, went from Stanford to the Niners to the University of Michigan. So I'm just a Jim Harbaugh fan. So I want to see them do well. You know what I'm saying? And Jim Harbaugh is they're going to be better. So, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere, you're right. Harbaugh is going to turn it around. Eventually, he always does. Everywhere Jim Harbaugh has gone, winning follows and a culture change follows. He did it at San Diego State with the Aztecs, turned them into something. Then he moved on to Stanford. Stanford ain't nothing but a whole bunch of nerds and geeks. You know what I'm saying? He turned them into a credible motherfucking program with Andrew Luck and shit. You know what I'm saying? Had Richard Sherman over there. And then he went to the Niners. Took the Niners. He actually turned Alex Smith into a serviceable quarterback and shit. Alex Smith was straight up butt cheeks, okay, before Jim Harbaugh. And we end up going to the motherfucking NFC Championship game and beating Drew Brees in the New Orleans Saints. You know what I'm saying? Who was recently just coming off winning a Super Bowl and Alex Smith, that was one of the greatest games I ever watched as a San Francisco 49ers game. That divisional round playoff game against the New Orleans Saints. I think it was 2011. It was here, and we were still at Candlestick. You know what I'm saying? Levi's wasn't built yet. That came within the next couple of years. But yeah, that game right there was off the chain. You understand me? But yeah, Jim Harbaugh turned Alex Smith into an actual serviceable quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And then did it with Tua, and then drafted Colin Kaepernick, and then went to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick. So Jim Harbaugh, and then went to Michigan, okay, and won a fucking championship with them. So Jim Harbaugh, everywhere he goes, winning follows. So I know he gonna turn that shit around. Not saying he gonna win a Super Bowl or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? And he ain't no punk. He ain't no bitch. He said, I don't give a fuck. I want to go to the AFC West. I don't give a fuck if Patrick Mahomes over there. I want him. I want all of them. I want the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Other coaches would, no, I ain't going to the Chargers there because I got to go up against Patrick Mahomes twice a year. He like, man, I don't give a fuck about no Patrick Mahomes. You feel me? So, and then the Raiders, please. Yeah, it's trash, bitch. You feel me? And then we got the AFC North, the Ravens. They're on a 5-game winning streak. Lamar Jackson is in full-fledged Lamar Jackson mode right now. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Jaden Daniels' status uncertain for Sunday's game versus the Bears. Damn, I want him to play because it'll be Jaden Daniels versus Caleb, the motherfucker. Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. I want to see that matchup. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Jaden Daniels is able to tough it out. You know what I mean? He is a little skinny motherfucker, so you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lamar Jackson is in full-fledged MVP mode right now. You understand me? Yep, huge game, off the top. Cincinnati Bengals, man. I love Joe Burrow, man. I love Joe Burrow so much. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the next of that Montana tree. From Montana, and then Brady was the next Montana. And then now Joe Burrow is the next Brady, which means he's the next Montana. I think that he's of that ilk. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me a lot of Tom Brady, which reminds me a lot of Joe Montana. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's just like they, for whatever reason, they can't. Now it's still early in the season. They 3-4, and they've won 2 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? So they're actually on a winning streak. And a lot of times they do pick it up later on in the season, like the Niners do. So Hopefully they do that. You know what I mean? Because I like Jamar Chase too. I just like him. I like the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? I like the Bengals. I like Joe Burrow. I feel like he can go toe to toe with Patrick Mahomes. He's done it before. You know what I'm saying? He's beaten Patrick Mahomes multiple times in the playoffs and in regular season. So, but they, I don't know, maybe they need a different coach. I'm not one of these fans that's a blame the coach type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I don't know if they need a new coach because that defense, I mean, he's supposed to be the head coach is for Zach, whatever the fuck his name is. He's supposed to be a defensive coach, but the defense always look like motherfucking trash and shit. You understand me? So, yeah. That's what's going on with that. But so I don't know, but it's early enough in the season that the Cincinnati Bengals, they still got a shot to do some shit. So we'll see what happens with them. But they're a sneaky, dangerous team because it's like they good but they bad. You know what I'm saying? They can be they can play like one of the best teams in the league one week, and they can play like one of the worst teams in the league the next week. So you just never know. And we got the Cleveland Browns at 1-6. Deshaun Watson, damn, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? It ain't even about none of the shit, all the other shit that he did or whatever. It ain't even about none of that. It's just like, damn. He was so good in Houston and with the Texans, and then fucking just now, I mean, shit, he just like, damn. After all the fucking the legal problems and the fucking massage shit, he just can't. I don't know. He looked like the fucking the Space Jam movie, the original Space Jam, the real Space Jam with Michael Jordan, with the when the players lost they lost all their talents and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the Monstars took all their talents and shit. That's how he looked. He looked like they stole this nigga talents. He don't know what the fuck to do. Look like me out there playing quarterback. So, yeah, Browns, just all bad for them. Then lastly, we got the AFC South. Texans 5-2. The boy CJ doing his thing, or whatever his name is. Colts 4-3. I don't know how the fuck they 4-3. That's some crazy shit. Then you got the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, whatever else, And then you got the Titans. They trash. So, I mean, right now, as Super Bowl contenders, legit Super Bowl contenders, I would say as far as the AFC, I would go Buffalo Bills from the AFC East. I would go Kansas City Chiefs and maybe the Chargers if they can get their shit right, but not, right now they're just an okay team, 3-3. So from the AFC West, I'll say Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers. If Russ plays like the Russ that he played like in his first game just this past week against whoever the fuck they played, I forgot who they played, but if he play like that, the Steelers is another dangerous team because Mike Tomlin, he always seemed like he got a good team. You know what I'm saying? And they always got a favorable schedule. Like I just looked right now, they play the Giants next. That should be a win, which means they should probably be 6-2 after this week. So, but if I'm gonna be honest, I don't see the Steelers as a true Super Bowl contender. I don't. You know what I'm saying? They could prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because Russell Wilson is of that caliber. I know, he had a rough patch with the Denver Broncos, but we all know what Russ was in Seattle. Let's not act like we don't remember what he was. He was a perennial MVP candidate. And at one point, Russ was, for 3, 4, 5 years in a row, was a top 5 quarterback in the league. And he's not too far removed from that. So, you know what I'm saying? If he can conjure up any of that Seattle Seahawk Russell Westbrook and bring that shit to Pittsburgh, okay, then maybe they might have something. But I just overall, you know what I mean? It's just something about them. I just don't see them as a legit contender. So the Bengals, who knows? You can't, like I said, you never know. You know what I mean? But I'm just speaking as of right now. There are a few teams that if they get their shit together, and the Bengals being one of them, the Chargers being another one, maybe the Steelers, that if they get their shit together, then they can, they could contend. But as far as legit, real contenders right now out of the AFC, I'm saying the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Baltimore Ravens. You know, the Texans, they have a 5-2 record, but I don't really see them as a real Super Bowl contender. You know what I'm saying? Out of the NFC, the Commanders are 5-2. They're a great story. I don't see them as real Super Bowl contenders. Maybe I could be wrong. Jay Daniels may be really that dude. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see them as like, it's a great story this year, and they on the come up, but not real contenders. The Eagles, I don't know. I don't know. But and then in the NFC West, I'm gonna still say us. I'm gonna say the Niners. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was in the Super Bowl last year. We're only one game out of first place in our division. So, like, I still look at us because we got so many weapons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even with Ayuk being gone for the season, we still got so many weapons. As long as motherfuckers stay healthy, though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Bron, fuck AD, fuck the Lakers. Just like that. Straight up and motherfucking down. You know what I'm talking about? You understand me? I'm saying that all in fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that with no type of malice or anything. It's just sports talk. But, you know, I'm a Warriors fan. So, hey, you know what I mean? Now, Kobe was my dude. So I always got love for Kobe. Kobe was one of my favorite players of all time. I love Kobe. Okay, cried when he died. Okay, so I had love for the Lakers at one point, but once LeBron went over there, I was like, oh hell no, I can't fuck with them no more. Plus the Warriors my team anyway. But you know what I'm saying. The Lakers ain't doing shit this year. They ain't doing shit. The Lakers are so let me so real quick to wrap that up because I want to get to the Lakers right now and the NBA. So for the NFC, my legit contenders right now would be the 49ers, the Detroit Lions, the Minnesota Vikings, the Green Bay Packers, and that's really it. Cowboys trash. The Eagles, if they get their shit right, you know what I mean? I could look at them, but, you know, that's pretty much it. But that's all that I just talked about for the last hour. That's where I'm at with the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been a great season so far. I'm loving it. We right in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? But let's see how we progress going forward. Now, let's get to this NBA. You know what I'm saying? 2024-2025 season kicks off this week. Last night, the Boston Celtics started this year how they ended last year. You know what I'm saying? Shooting the lights out. They blew out the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. But the Boston Celtics, that was a great team that they had last year, but that ain't like one of the greatest teams of all time or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they did that. Tonight I seen my team, the Golden State Warriors. You dig? Seen them beat up on the Portland Trailblazers. And I don't believe that the Warriors have lost at all yet this year. I know the preseason don't count, but you know what I'm saying? They were 6-0 in the preseason. Now we 1-0 in the regular season. These motherfuckers ain't lost yet. You know what I'm saying? This is a good sign. You know what I'm saying? My prediction is that we're not winning no championship this year or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I always felt that any one of the big three and Steve Kerr that ends up leaving, that means the dynasty is over. So Klay Thompson is no longer here. I feel like the dynasty is over. Doesn't mean that they're not going to have a good team going forward, but I don't see the Warriors, you know what I'm saying, contending for a championship. But hopefully I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I will be happily wrong. You know what I'm saying? Trae Young, y'all got to get Trae Young. The Lakers got to get Trae Young. He ain't going to help y'all. Listen, man, the Lakers ain't doing nothing. The Lakers aren't going to do anything and be shit until LeBron James leaves the franchise. He's turned your franchise into an absolute fucking joke. That's what he's done. He got his fucking son on the fucking team and shit. Like, come on, man. Bronny James is straight up ass, man. Butt cheeks, man. He's probably the worst player in NBA history. It's just ridiculous what we're doing right here. You know what I'm saying? Bronny James, everybody knows Bronny James don't deserve to be in the fucking NBA. Come on, man. Let's stop this shit. They talking about, oh, yeah, well, he earned it and this and that. Man, this nigga ain't earned shit. Okay? He ain't earned nothing. So, and Stephen A. Smith, bitch ass, talking about LeBron James has earned the right to do this. So he's above the team? He's above the NBA? You know what I'm saying? He's earned the right to put a fucking family member on the team because he's a great player. You know what I mean? And y'all be capping for LeBron. Okay? LeBron, how many times do I got to keep saying this? Okay? For one, he ain't the fucking GOAT. It's not even close. Michael Jordan is like, just stop it, bro. Like, everybody know Michael Jordan's the GOAT, bro. Okay? But not only that, LeBron James, then they want to say the second greatest. He's not even the second greatest. That's Kobe. Okay? I'm going to tell you all the players that I'm not taking. I mean, that I am taking before LeBron James. I'm not taking LeBron obviously over Jordan. I ain't taking him over Kobe. I'm not taking him over Magic. I'm not taking him over Kareem. I'm not taking him over Larry Bird. Okay? It's a debate if I want to take him over Tim Duncan or fucking Shaq O'Neal or Steph Curry. Me personally, I'm not taking LeBron James over Steph Curry. I want Steph Curry. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, LeBron James is a great player. He's an all-time great player. But he has manipulated and manufactured and fabricated his career and like, you know what I'm saying? He's gotten it to the point to where people forget that, like, the championships that he has won has been, I don't got a problem with you joining up with motherfuckers. I'm just saying every championship ain't built the same. It's cool to go to the Miami Heat. I was happy for him when he went over there and got that first ring. But, dude, you lost to the Dallas Mavericks. You lost to fucking J.J. Barea and fucking Deshaun Stevenson and fucking Jason Terry and shit. I don't give a fuck. Michael Jordan is not losing to that team. Okay? And you got Dwayne Wade over there. Dwayne Wade was a top 5 player in the league at that time. Not only that, he had already won a championship and been a finals MVP. Chris Bosh was a top 10 player at the time. So you didn't do it all by yourself, but history would have us think that LeBron James he did it all by himself. He didn't. And then went back to Cleveland. He had Kyrie over there. Kyrie is the one that made the shot in 2016 to win the shit. And you had Kevin Love. Then you go. So it's like you got your little championships or whatever, but the way you got them, it's cool to get them that way. But you don't like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, even Jason Tatum now. These are players that were drafted to a team that wasn't good. Built that team up and won championships with that team. LeBron ran from the grind. When it got too hard, he said, I can't do it. I got to go team up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. I can't do it by myself. So all I'm saying is when you do that, it's cool to do that, but just know the route that you took is much easier than the route that of a player like Steph Curry that was drafted to the Golden State Warriors. And believe me, I know. I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. I had season tickets to the Golden State Warriors Steph Curry's rookie year, 2009, 2010. I had season tickets that year. The tickets was dirt fucking cheap because the team was ass in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They called me for the tickets and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't call them. They called me like, yeah, bro, we got this deal. We'll be seeing you came to a game in the past or whatever. We'll do. We got your information. You emailed it. We let you know we got this deal for, for the season tickets if you want to, you know what I mean? So Steph Curry came in with the help of Mark Jackson and Steve Kerr and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. But, and the owner that came in and helped with the turnaround. But Steph Curry came in and took a team from nothing to something from the ground up and turned it into a dynasty. Okay? And took championships from you. It's the same way with Kevin Durant. Them fucking rings ain't respected from Kevin Durant. My nigga, you went and teamed up with some motherfuckers that had already won a championship, won 73 games, had a 2-time MVP. They was ready made. They already did the hard work. All your ass did was came in, jumped on the bandwagon and got 2 easy ass rings. And you think you supposed to be respected for that shit? I don't give a fuck if you got the finals MVP. Mark Jackson deserves a head coaching job, and he deserves much more credit for the Warriors dynasty. It does not happen without him. Period, point blank. That cannot be disputed. Mark Jackson came in and did something that hadn't been done in 17 to 20 years for the Warriors. It cannot be disputed. His contribution, he laid the foundation for what they became. Steve Kerr came in and took it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I love him for that, okay? But Mark Jackson laid the foundation. In 3 years, every year, the team improved. Not only that, in his second year, or his third year, I believe, which was his last year, they won 50 games. They hadn't won 50 games in over 20 years. Okay? He took them to back-to-back playoff appearances. Okay? In 2010 in 2012 and in 2013. Okay? They hadn't had back-to-back playoff appearances in fucking 17 years. So Mark Jackson's contribution to the Warriors dynasty cannot be overlooked. And this Bay Area media wants to do that. And that's why I despise these motherfuckers at 95.7 The Game here in the Bay Area that always want to talk shit about Mark Jackson like he don't know what the fuck and this and that and he ain't no, man, this dude is he the one that put Draymond Green in the starting lineup. You know what I'm saying? They drafted Draymond Green. They drafted Klay Thompson. Okay? So, yeah, Steph Curry was already here. But Mark Jackson gave the team a defensive presence and a tenacity that they didn't have before. And then Steve Kerr came in and took it to the next level, polished it up, and turned the offense into one of the greatest offenses of all time. And we all know what it ended up turning into. But Mark Jackson definitely deserves a head coaching job and deserves way more fucking credit for what he contributed to the Golden State Warriors and laying the foundation than what he gets. Like, period, point blank. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. And anybody that thinks different, you's a dumb, ignorant, stupid son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't know shit. Built through the draft. The tickets was hella cheap. You know what I'm saying? Bro. And now, granted, I had nosebleed seats in 09, 010, which when I had season tickets to Steph Curry's rookie year. But nonetheless, I had season tickets, bro. I'm talking about 41 home games, all the preseason games, and 2 tickets to each game, right? An autographed Monte Ellis jersey. All of this shit for less than $1,000. It was like $800, $900. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, like, now, it's gonna cost you $800, $900 to go to one fucking game and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, can't nobody tell me nothing about the Warriors. I'm a lifelong Warriors fan. I've been rooting for the Warriors my whole life, since the Tim Hardaway era. Chris Mullin, Latrell Sprewell, Chris Webber, Tyrone Hill, Billy Owens, Chris Gatling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't know about them days. They don't know about the Speedy Claxton days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a lifelong Warrior fan. I've been here. I never thought the Warriors was trash my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Sarunas Marciulionis and all them. They don't know about Sarunas Marciulionis. The Warriors was trash my whole life. I never thought I would see the Warriors win a championship. Not only did they win a championship, they became a dynasty. Here in the Bay Area, we've been spoiled. We absolutely been spoiled. Okay? I've seen all 3 of my teams win a championship. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all something that y'all probably don't believe, okay? Because I know I don't look it. But I'm 42 years old. I'm 42. Okay? So, and I got into sports early because I grew up playing basketball and some football, but mainly basketball. Okay? So I was born in 1982. So I got into sports early. So I remember the Niners' first championship. I was already a Niners fan. You know what I'm saying? I got into sports early, like 8, 9 years old when I started playing basketball. And because I got into sports, then once you start playing sports, then you get into, you know, the professional athletes and who your favorite players is and favorite teams and all that shit. So this Cowboys-Niners rivalry, this shit go back to when I was in middle school and shit. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this. So I've been spoiled. I seen, even though it's been 30 years since we won the championship, we've been back 3 times in the past fucking decade, 10, 11, 12 years. We went to Super Bowl in 2012, lost to the Ravens. We went in 19, lost to the Chiefs, and we went last year in 23, lost to the Chiefs. So we've been there, you know what I'm saying? We just ain't won it. But I still remember, and I had vivid memories of us winning the championship in 1994 against the San Diego Chargers, you know what I'm saying? So I seen my football team win the championship. I've seen my baseball team win the championship. The Giants win 3. I went to all 3 parades. I've seen my basketball team win a championship. I went to all the parades for the Warriors except for the last one in 22. I didn't go to it. I just didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was just happy that they won the championship. But, so we've been spoiled. We've been spoiled out here in the Bay Area. And you know what I'm saying? For the most part. It's just that the Warriors were a bad team for hella long. You know what I'm saying? And then they got good and became a dynasty. So, but But yeah, man. NBA season is kicking off, and fucking, it's gonna be an interesting season. You know what I mean? Interesting season. I'm eager to see what we gonna do, the Warriors. Like I said, I don't see us winning the championship. Hopefully we wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But shout out to Klay Thompson in Dallas. I'm gonna be rooting for Klay this year. I'm always gonna root for Klay. I'm always gonna root for Klay. It don't matter. I'm always root for Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Fucking. And then we got the Lakers. Listen, man. LeBron James, man. I mean, he's turned the Lakers franchise to an absolute fucking joke. Okay? It's an absolute fucking travesty. Okay? Anthony Davis is the thing with me with this whole Bronny James and all this other shit is like, all it is, bro, is it's not even about Bronny, dog. That's the fucked up part about it. Like, it's not even about Bronny. It's about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's a fucking narcissist, man. Like, he just can't leave the spotlight. He always has to have a reason for people to praise him and worship him and say he's this and that and he's the greatest and all of that other shit. That's all this is. This is just another reason, another way for him to conjure up a way to get people to say that he's the fucking GOAT because he played with his fucking son and shit. So he's essentially using his son as a fucking pawn so people could continue to prop him up. It don't matter what you fucking do, my nigga. You can play with all your fucking kids, nigga. You ain't gonna never be the fucking GOAT, bitch. Michael Jordan is the fucking GOAT. End of the fucking discussion. It ain't even fucking close. So just fucking stop it. With the World Series finna be lit. I haven't been paying attention to baseball as much. I'm mad at baseball because they won't put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame. And that's just some fucking dumb shit. To not have Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame is like not having Michael Jordan in the Hall of Fame, or like not having LeBron James in the Hall of Fame, or not having fucking Magic Johnson in the Hall of Fame. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking steroids and no HGH and none of that motherfucking shit. Everybody knows Barry Bonds is the greatest motherfucking player of all fucking time. Okay? I didn't see Willie Mays, so Barry Bonds is the greatest I ever seen. I didn't see Babe Ruth. I didn't see Ted Williams. I didn't see Pete Rose. Okay? To me, Barry Bonds is the greatest baseball player I ever seen in my motherfucking life. So the fact that they won't let him in the Hall of Fame because of these fucking politics, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? And fuck baseball for it. But this matchup right here, I'm going to have to pay attention to this. I'm going to have to watch this. It's the Dodgers versus the Yankees. It's the most two-story franchises in Major League Baseball history. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And it's fucking Aaron Judge against fucking Ohtani. Like, how the fuck I'm not going to watch that? You know what I'm saying? Ohtani, this motherfucker is doing some shit. Okay? This motherfucker's doing some shit. This motherfucker is a fucking hitter and a fucking pitcher and shit. I mean, goodness fucking gracious. This nigga doing some shit I ain't never seen in my motherfucker. That nigga strike your ass out and then go hit a home run. The fuck? This nigga's fucking amazing. And then Aaron Judge, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Judge doing his motherfucking thing. He did. Like, I still think he was in on the gambling shit. Hey, I kind of agree with you. on that. He tried to play the Play the me no speaking English. Me no speaking no English. You understand me? He would me no speaking no English when it was time to be faced in facts. You know what I'm talking about? You understand me? But I agree with you on that. Yeah, he knew he knew a little something. You know what I'm talking about? But they let him skate on that one. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at him. You understand me? But though, man. Yeah, that was wild right there. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna be paying attention to that. What else is going on with the NBA, man? Like I said, the Lakers is making a spectacle out of it. Well, it eventually it's gonna have to be about Bronny, and he gonna have to it don't even look right now. He don't even look like an NBA player. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even about I'm just it ain't even about hating on the young man, dog. It just because he young enough to be my son. I got a 20-year-old daughter, so he young enough to be my motherfucking son. You know what I mean? But fucking, it's just this LeBron James shit, bro. I'll be glad when this motherfucker retire. I'm sorry. I just will be. I'll be glad when this motherfucker is gone. But I ain't gonna lie and act like I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna miss LeBron James. I ain't gonna lie and act like I'm not gonna miss him when he gone. You know what I mean? Because I will miss. I'm gonna miss talking shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna miss him. Playing and shit like that. But man. It just the manufacturing of the career and trying to have the perfect career and make it like this and that, and just because you want motherfuckers to say you to go. The crazy thing about it is, deep down, LeBron James knows he's not the GOAT. Even him himself, he knows he ain't the GOAT. He knows he ain't better than Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But I'm gonna have much more this whole year on the Lakers, and particularly this LeBron James situation. I'm gonna be talking shit all year about that. I'm sorry. I know y'all Lakers fans. It's all good. I'm not hating on that. But if you subscribe to me, you gonna get some LeBron James slander. It's just off the top. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm a proud LeBron James hater, and I do not deny it. I embrace it. You understand me? NBA needs a face, and no one else comes close. Wemby is going to be the next face of the NBA. Victor Wembanyama is the next face of the NBA. That boy's special, okay? That boy good. I'm going to just say that, yeah. Okay, so the Suns pulled it out in OT. The Suns beat the Clippers 116-113. You know what I'm saying? LaMelo had 34 points in the opener. Damian Lillard had 30. Trae Young had 30. Brandon Ingram 33. Paolo Banchero had 33. Some teams open up tomorrow night, like the Mavericks open up their season tomorrow night. So I'll be watching that. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker right here, Bradley Beal. This motherfucker don't do shit. This nigga paid all this money and don't do a motherfucking thing. Straight bricklayer, man. Yes, sir. Who else played tonight? What else going on, man? But yeah. Bronny James is the worst player in NBA history. Not his fault. You know what I mean? It's his dad's fault. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I'm not even saying the young nigga can't get better. You know what I'm saying? He might get better. He might be able to get better. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Who knows? But just the way this whole ordeal has happened, it has come to pass. You know, it's it's just got me a little flustered. You did. So that's got me a little flustered. But what y'all on, man? What y'all on, man? I really have a real solid opinion about the NBA season in about 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Once everybody then played a cool amount of games. You know, I always say in any season, you got to let a quarter of the season go by before you can really make any real assessment on any player or teams. You know what I'm saying? That's my measure. You know what I'm saying? That's how I measure it. You know what I'm saying? In the NFL, 4 games. After the first 4 games, that's first 3 to 4 games, basically 4 games, then I can look at a team or a player and say, okay, they're playing like this or playing like that, or, you know, same with the NBA. NBA, about 20 games. About, 20 games through the season. That 15 to 20 games through the season tells me, what type of team I feel like you're going to be throughout the year. Now, you can always change it. Sometimes, a team may start good and end up bad, or start bad and end up good. But for the most part, the first 15 to 20 games will tell me all I need to know about the type of team that you're going to be, So, I'm just trying to think of anything else that I want to say about the NBA before I end this live. Can't really think of nothing right now. Here it is. Tomorrow, Thursday night football. Who play tomorrow night? I don't even know who play tomorrow night, but yeah, I'm gonna my thing, man, with these episodes, man, to just be consistency. I gotta just stay consistent with this shit, especially right now. This is a great time in sports. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got college football, you got the NFL, you got the NBA. You got college basketball getting ready to start. We in the fall classic for the fucking Major League Baseball in the World Series. Hockey is going on. The WNBA just ended, but that was going on. You know what I'm saying? I have to be more dedicated and more consistent now with my episodes. So yeah, you actually just gave me some motivation to do another live tomorrow night, either during or after the game. So yeah, okay, Rams Vikings, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah. I'm gonna tap in with that. Oh, right on, bro. Right on, Jardo. You know what I'm saying? Every time I do a live, I always have somebody that comes on and gives me, a message like that. Because I know sports, you know what I'm saying? So I know I'll be knowing what I'm talking about, but it just be about me just becoming more consistent, you know what I'm saying? And just doing these lives more consistently, so that way I can build up my channel and shit like that. But yeah, this is the Snax on Sports podcast, or show or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm BJ or BJ the Snax. You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper / producer / engineer. So that's where my name comes from. So that's why it's called Snax on Sports. Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a musician. My two loves always been music and sports. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? It's called Snax on Sports because I'm basically a musician giving my take on sports. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, man. Right on, man. Much love. So, man, shit. When I tap back in tomorrow, you know what I mean. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. But yeah, I'm finna end this live. You know what I mean? I got 1 or 2 things to handle, and then I gotta go to fucking bed so I can get up in the morning and start my day. So, but yeah, I'm right on for tapping in, though, Jardo. And I'll see you on the next one. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, right on. Snax on Sports. I'm gone. Be back with another.